Hi, I'm John Prasinos, Editorial Director of Investing Daily. Welcome to my weekly weed report for Thursday, September 8th. The race for Cannabis 2.0 has been heating up, and it's poised to be one of the most disruptive trends in the marijuana industry in 2023 and beyond. Big Pharma has made huge strides in recent months to medicalize cannabis. That is, mainstream biotech companies are synthetically creating cannabis compounds in the lab that perform just like medicine. Uniform, repeatable, specifically dosed. Mary Jane in a pill. Pharmaceutical companies using synthetic cannabinoids in their drug compounds assert that it's the optimum approach for ensuring consistency and high quality in the product. Look, don't forget a basic fact. Marijuana is just a plant. It's a commodity. As such, growing marijuana or squeezing various oils from the plant aren't the surest ways to profit from the green rush. As legal restrictions against marijuana are increasingly removed, weed is becoming commoditized and subject to downward price pressures. Take a look at the following chart. This chart shows the legal status of marijuana in America from coast to coast. Pot is becoming a mainstream consumer product around the country. The most profitable companies in the marijuana industry will be those that develop a proprietary technology that they can patent. It's a cycle we've seen inevitably unfold in countless other industries. The spoils go to the innovators with breakthrough technologies that disrupt the status quo. Business Insider confirms lab-made marijuana is coming. Bloomberg News recently asked, why grow marijuana when you can create its most potent molecules in a lab? And Kronos Group CEO Mike Gorenstein predicts marijuana companies without this technology will be competing in a foot race with a Formula One race car. You see, the lab technician holding that test tube in this photo doesn't work for a pot company. She works for a biotech company. And for the past 20 years, the biotech and biopharma industries have been at the forefront of making new discoveries, turning those discoveries into patentable medications and delivering life-changing wealth to investors. Cannabinoids are compounds found in the cannabis plant or synthetic compounds that can interact with the endocannabinoid system. The most notable cannabinoid is THC, the primary intoxicating compound in cannabis. What sort of cannabinoids are being manufactured synthetically in the lab? Here are just a few examples of these lesser-known cannabinoids and their potential medical uses. CBG can stimulate appetite, bone growth, and brain cell development. It can also suppress cancer cell growth and reduce insomnia, inflammation, and seizures. CBN is a sedative. It has antibacterial properties and is used to treat psoriasis, burns, broken bones, and osteoporosis. THCA reduces nausea and inflammation. CBC improves bone growth, reduces pain and inflammation. It also helps treat migraines and reduces tumor growth. CBDA reduces inflammation and kills bacteria, fungus, and mold. THCV is an appetite suppressant and anticonvulsant. It also reduces blood sugar levels in diabetics. Synthetic cannabinoids contain none of the impurities associated with plants, such as mold, pesticides, insect infestation, harsh extraction solvents, and heavy metals such as lead. Marijuana growing techniques sometimes entail the use of carcinogenic materials. Marijuana users underestimate the extent to which natural marijuana can get contaminated, especially as regulations remain in the nascent stage. Synthetic cannabis solves this problem. Creating cannabinoids in the lab versus growing plants also makes it easier and cheaper to increase the scale of manufacturing capacity. Companies aren't subject to the vagaries of growing seasons or the risk of losing crops. Another problem with natural marijuana is banditry in agricultural fields, which requires the deployment of costly security measures. Sometimes marijuana thieves even resort to violence. Synthesizing cannabinoids also is a faster, cheaper way for drug companies to navigate the approval process of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA. As this chart shows, it's daunting for any biotechnology company to get its products approved by the FDA. The approval process is costly and time-consuming. It takes, on average, 12 years and over $350 million to to get a new drug from the laboratory onto the pharmacy shelf. The process is especially difficult for marijuana biotechs because marijuana is banned on the federal level, and sufficient quantities of the natural plant aren't always readily available. To date, the FDA has only approved 3 cannabis-related drug products, and they're all synthetic. It won't surprise you to know it's not possible to patent naturally occurring compounds like THC and CBD. That would be like trying to patent vitamin C peanuts or coconut milk. Most materials nature gives us for free are non-starters with the U.S. Patent Office. But what can be patented is a process to synthesize cannabinoids. And that's one of the most exciting areas of marijuana investment today. If you want to tap the massive profits up for grabs, but don't know where to start, consider my new book, The Wide World of Weed and Psychedelics. It's your definitive guide for finding the best investments in the booming market for psychotropic substances. To order your copy of my book, visit the URL that you see right there on your screen. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay invested and stay safe.